Rowan Atkinson is one of the greatest physical comedians ever. And these are the moments that made him unforgettable.
Obviously, taking out a girl for the first time is a very complex issue. The first crucial step is having arranged to pick up your date and not to look like a complete idiot when she opens the door.
I just stood in front of a mirror, to be honest, and I just started pulling faces, I mean, for want of a better term. And I just sort of, was doing this... And then there was this idea of having a card, of having got anything that I could... Well, it was a piece of paper of where I would just... Can I stand up? And I came out just going... Anyway, it was something like that. It was...
Being a global icon has its downsides. For Rowan Atkinson, getting recognized in public is one of them, and some of those encounters are definitely unexpected.
The thing I find most tricky is when people don't recognize you particularly, but half recognize you. It's that strange thing of where they go... I'd rather just, hold up a flag saying yes. A few years ago, there was, I was in a Land Rover parts department near Peterborough, the kind of place you find me on most Saturdays. I could see this guy doing that. And he came up to me after a while and he said, "Excuse me, has anyone ever told you that you're the absolute spitting image of that Mr. Bean?" I said, "Well, actually, I am the actor who plays Mr. Bean." And he said, "I bet you wish you were." And there followed this bizarre conversation in which the more I tried to claim that I was the person whom he thought I merely resembled, the less he believed me. But what was funny was how close he thought I was to he said, "The resemblance is uncanny."
You decided that Bob could be a funny word.
Right.
Now, how do you do that?
Well, it just seemed, it was always at the end of the sentence. It was, so how can I help you, Bob? It just seemed like a funny way of saying it, Bob.
Because I was wondering, I was looking at lists of motoring words the other day and wondering if you could just by saying them, make them funny. Just say the word.
Airbag. De Dion Bouton. Petrol pump.
I have to think of all sorts of things to say about a car. Now, I know that if you were a presenter on this show, you could just do it with an expression.
Right.
So, for example, if you were presented with McLaren F1. Think of another one. The imperiousness one gets from a Range Rover.
Ah, right, okay.
Press tours can get weird when Rowan Atkinson stays in character. This Danish host just asked how the flight went, but Bean had other priorities.
How did your flight go?
Oh, it was fine, thank you.
Good.
Very nice airplane.
It was. What brings you to Copenhagen?
Well, got a bit of a squeaky chair.
Oh.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
Mind if we swap? Oh dear, I seem to be stuck. No, just joking. All right, I'll sit here. You've got some very squeaky chairs in here.
Well, I'll, yes. Is that all right?
Well, it's a bit pathetic, actually, but I suppose it'll have to do. Actually, it's quite nice that it's
are just those fantastic set pieces that people love watching you do. The the energy tablets.
Yes.
Which must be that must be knackering.
It was knackering, actually. Yes, it was. Yeah, it's a dance sequence in which I display some extreme.
I think we've got some
dance moves.
There's some of your moves.
Oh yeah. Yes. And it's very, and it was very taxing. Yes, I have to say. And it doesn't get less taxing with the advancing years. But I managed to keep it going, and we just did a couple of takes in which I just sort of did the silliest stuff I could.
Yeah. And is it very kind of po-faced, kind of going, that's funny, that's funny? Or
yes.
Do you not laugh? Do you never laugh?
Oh, I do laugh. Yes.
That's good. But do you make yourself laugh?
Very, very occasionally that I find what I do. I think it's only ever happened to me on stage when doing sort of comedy sketches and things on stage, rather than on film. Whereas film I find very, very difficult.
Exhausting.
I find it exhausting, and I find it stressful. This constant belief that what you're doing is not as good as it could be, And of course, the problem with film is you can have another go if you've got a director
were you
and
that guy?
producer. I'm afraid so.
Oh,
yeah.
you are that guy. I'll do it again. I'll do it again.
Yeah, I mean, I do stop eventually when I get bored. It's great to reach the point when you just can't be bothered to do another take. And that's normally when the director goes,
When John Cleese and Rowan Atkinson get together, you already know things are about to get ridiculous.
Good evening, Mr. Cornman.
Good evening.
Tell me, what first interested you in the bee world, Mr. Cornman?
Well, even as a child, I used to... I'm sorry, shouldn't I have said that?
No, of course you shouldn't. Pay no attention, please. When I say shh, it's just a nervous mannerism I picked up. If I want you to keep quiet, I will say shush.
And so I have grown to love the little creatures. I mean, nature really has produced a little masterpiece in the life... What?
I'm so sorry, I'm afraid that's a reflex action too. I squawk whenever someone mentions the word life. Quack! You see, even when I mention it myself, I should have told you.
Oh, very well. The queen bee and the worker bee, whose lifespan...
Quack!
whose living expectancy is only 1 year. The worker bees, on the other hand, have a much longer... Do you want me to stop?
Yes, you were just about to say life. Quack!
I wasn't.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Please, continue.
Well, as I was saying, the worker bees do have a much longer life. I'm sorry.
I'll go. John, your turn. Oh, let's go.
sometimes speculate about where I'd be now if I hadn't, decided to take that plunge and write to those agents and take it seriously. And whether I'd be, in some small research laboratory near Swindon, doing amateur dramatics every 3 months. And I'm sure I would be enjoying it greatly.
Yes, I normally stay till the end as well. Bye. You can go now if you wish. Oh, dear me.